Hi, good afternoon, team. So now we are going to continue our class. So guys, in the last class, we have discussed that today we are going to start with the practical of ETL testing. So the very first topic we are going to start with the practical is for the SQL. Okay. So the first I will teach you guys how to open the software. So already you guys have the software link which I had shared to you. So what exactly you have to do? So first you have to come to the uh, desktop. I will go from the beginning. Okay, first you have to come to your C drive. If you have followed my instruction, then I had recommended to download or and keep all the installation of the software in the C drive. So first you have to come to the C drive or wherever you have kept the software, there you have to come. You have to make a double click on the software folder, and here you can see you will find one yellow color SQL developer folder. So first you have to make a double click on the same, then again double click, and then you have to pin it to taskbar. Okay, what we have to do, we have to come to the second last icon, then we will make a right click on the same, and here we will pick the option pin to taskbar. Okay, the moment we will pick and close it. So the moment we will pick the option pin to taskbar, here at the down you will get one SQL developer icon. Only one time you have to do, not daily basis, only one time you have to do. And going further, whenever you want to open the software, what you have to do, you have to simply make a double click on the same. Now, the moment we will make a double click, here you can see the software will get open like this. Now, finally, it will get open like this. Okay, so here at the left corner, two icons will be there. Admin tab, Oracle SRC. Okay, so first you have to make a single click on plus icon of Oracle SRC. The moment you will make a single click on the same, here it will ask user ID and password. So here you have to give the same password which you had given during the installation. If you had followed my video, I used to give the password HR. Okay, and then we will click on OK. The moment we will click on OK, here you will see it is running, and now it will get open. I feel that few of you have joined bit late. Try to join on time so that you will not miss any practical. Okay, now here you can see the final, it will get open like this. This is how we have to open the software. Okay, now we are going to see. First, we will see the introduction part. So guys, whatever the things I am telling, you just observe the things. No need to write down anything. The way how I had given you guys the data warehouse notes, on the same manner, you guys will get the SQL notes. Okay, you just observe it. So what actually SQL is? So SQL stands for Structured Query Language. SQL, somebody used to call it as SQL also. So SQL stands for Structured Query Language. With the help of SQL, we can manipulate our database. Manipulate means what? Means changes. Changes, non-technically you can say, we can do some changes in the database. This SQL in the real-time scenario, it will be used by multiple people. Multiple people means what? So multiple people means this SQL will be used by ETL tester, ETL developer, Informatica tester, developer, Java tester, Java developer, .NET tester, .NET developer, AWS, big data, Python, manual testing, automation testing, big data testing, Hadoop testing, by business analyst, contract analyst, proposal developer, by team lead, by manager, by VP, by director, by the client. Okay, in one line, you can say anyone who is working in the IT, it is mandatory that they have to use SQL. If anyone is telling that I'm working in the IT and I'm not using the SQL, then it is a myth. 99.999% they have to use it. It is mandatory. Okay, so now, so that is the SQL. So today we are going to start with the very first topic of uh, SQL, that is DDL command. Okay, so what actually the DDL is? So DDL actually stands for data definition language. Okay, here I will show you guys the notes. These notes I will share it to you. You need not to worry, no need to write anything. So DDL actually stands for data definition language. So under the DDL, we are going to learn create, alter, and drop. These are the three topics which we are going to learn under DDL command. DDL stands for data definition language. Under this, we are going to learn create, alter, and drop. Now, what actually create is? So guys, with the help of create, we can create a table. With the help of create, we can create a table. Okay, and many more. So we can create a table means what and how we can create it. Consider one example. Imagine that you guys are working in Wipro and Big Bazaar is your client. So one day the Big Bazaar people came and they told that please create one table with column ID, name and location. Then what we have to do? We have to create it. How we can create it? So guys, we can create it with the help of create statement. And the syntax for the same is we have to just mention create table. Okay, first we will mention create table and then we will mention any table name. Whatever table name you want, you can mention. Imagine that our client name is Big Bazaar. So I will mention Big Bazaar. Okay, Big Bazaar. So that's it. So imagine that here, if I will mention create table and then the table name called Big Bazaar. Can we mention our table name like this? Answer is no. Why we cannot mention like this? What is the issue? My client name is Big Bazaar. I want to mention the name, table name, Big Bazaar. Then what is the issue in this word? So guys, the issue is that your table name, whatever the table name you want, you can give. There is no problem. But whatever name you will give, you have to make sure that your table name should not contain any space. Here what we have done, here we had given one space between Big and Bazaar. Then what is the solution? Solution is you can mention Big Bazaar without any gap, or you can mention Big underscore Bazaar. Both are correct approach. Okay. So first we have to mention create table and then table name. Okay. Then press enter, open the bracket. And in the SQL guys, the number of times we used to open the bracket, same number of times we have to close it. It is mandatory. Okay. So what we will do, I will just enter 2, 3 times randomly and we'll close the bracket. That's it. Now, anyone have any question, guys, up to here? Anyone? Okay, silence means no question.
Vishnu,
Mhm.
do we have to use semicolon for create table?
Sorry, pardon?
Do we have to use semicolon after the create table command?
Most of the things we have to use. Still,
No,
it
no.
is half a
Okay, okay.
yes, yes. Answer is yes. Okay. Now I will show you today only. So now, so again, I will do a small recap. So first, what we have to do? First, we have to mention create table, and then we have to mention table name. Whatever table name you want, you can give, no problem. Then we have to open the bracket and close the bracket. That's it. And whatever the column name requirement is, okay, whatever the column name requirement is, one by one, we will mention all the column. Like the requirement was ID. So first I will mention I will mention ID. Then what I have to do? Next column is name. So I will just mention comma and then press enter, name. So name we had mentioned. Next column, what we have to do? So we have to mention comma location. Okay, means one by one, whatever the column name you want, you can mention ID, name, location, email ID, phone number, hire date, job ID, salary, commission, PIN code, Aadhaar card, PAN card, whatever column name you want, one by one, you just mention separating by column, comma, separating by comma. And for the last of the column, guys, once last of the column, no need to mention comma because this is the last column. Comma we are using just for separating the two columns. Okay. So, and whatever the extra space is there, we will remove it. Okay. Now it is fine. Once it is done, then what we have to do? So guys, after this, we have to mention, we have to inform in the Excel file, you guys have seen that if you will create any table, if you guys will create any table, then in any of the column, we can mention any data. We can insert any data. But in the SQL, we cannot do like that. Then what we have to do? Then we have to inform SQL in advance. We have to inform SQL in advance that in future what type of data we will insert. Like imagine ID column. So in future in ID column what type of data I will insert. So consider example that you want to insert numerical value. Okay, so here we can just mention number. ID number. I will simply open the bracket, mention 2 and close the bracket. What does it mean this 2 means, guys? So this 2 means can we insert a value ID 1 and ID 2? Answer is no. This 2 indicates that we can insert any numerical value which contains up to 2 digit like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, up to 99 we can insert. Up to 99 we can insert. But on the same manner, if we will try to insert 100, then it will throw error. Why it will throw the error? The reason for the same is that here we had defined two space. Okay, and we are trying to insert a value 100 which contains three space. So it will be wrong. Then what is the solution? Then the solution is you have to mention 3 over here. So 3 means what? 3 means we can insert any value in the ID column. We can insert any numerical value which contains up to 3 digit. Means starting from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 up to 999 we can insert. What about 1000? So guys, on the same manner 1000 will throw error. Then why it will throw the error? Because 1000 will occupy 1000. Total 4 space. How many space we had given? So we had given 3 space. So what is the solution? Then the solution is you have to mention in place of 3, you have to mention 4. Okay. So as per your requirement, here you have to define the length. Okay. So imagine that roughly I will mention 2. So this is technically the moment you had mentioned ID, then we had informed the SQL that ID column will contain numerical value. So I had mentioned number. Technically, this is called data type. Number data type. And 2 is the length. On the same manner, for every column, we have to inform. Name, in the name column, in future, what type of data you will insert? So I will insert a data Krishna P. I will insert a data Monica. I will insert a data uh, Navatej. I will insert a data John. I will insert a data Tom. This type of record I will insert. Then here, did you notice one thing? That here everyone name is getting vary. Like imagine John, John. It will contain 4 character. Tom, Tom. It contains only 3 character. Monica, Mounika. It contains 7 character. Correct. Prashant, Prashant. It contains 8 character. So guys, no one name length is fixed. No one name length is fixed. Everyone name is getting vary. So here, what we can inform SQL? We can inform the SQL varchar. Varchar means varying character. Varying character, and on the same manner, we will define length. Roughly, I will mention 20. 20 means what, guys? So 20 means any name which contains up to 20 character. Maybe John, maybe Tom, maybe Prashant, maybe Monica, maybe Krishna. It could be anything. Any name which contains up to 20 character, here we can insert it. On the same manner, last column is what? Location column. So location is what? So location is also same like name only, like Pune, Hyderabad, Chennai, Delhi, Noida, Gurgaon, Bangalore, Kerala, like this. So here also you can see these all are character value, and no one name length is fixed. So on the same manner, here we will mention varchar, and roughly I will mention, imagine 15. Okay, that's it. Once it is done, then it is done. And at the very last, we will just mention semicolon. Semicolon means what, guys? Semicolon means end of statement. Semicolon means end of statement. So you guys have seen in the movies, once the movie is getting over, or once the movie gets over, Then what notification you are getting? You are getting the notification, the end. Means movie is over. On the same manner, we used to inform the SQL. Once our syntax is over, then will mention by using semicolon. Once it is done, then we have to execute it. How to execute? Select the entire syntax which you have written and hit on this button one time. The moment we will hit, here you can see, we will get the notification, table Big Bazaar created. If you guys want to see your table, you have to just mention select star from table name. Okay, so select star from table name. This is the default syntax. To see our table, we have to mention select star from table name. Star means all the columns. Select, non-technical you can say, select all the columns from Big Bazaar or from table name and then execute it. Again execute, how to execute, select the syntax and hit on this button. Now here you can see whatever the column name you had given, ID, name, location. So all the column is visible. This is how we have to create a table. Now anyone have any question guys?
Yes, Vishnu. So, while giving the ID numbers, like we
Hmm,
suppose, like you are mentioning two, three digits. So, if
correct.
we want to go it for n numbers, suppose say. So,
N
what
number
we can
means
mention,
N number means can you please go a bit
like n number
specific?
means like if we are giving the 100 there in place of two, then it
Hmm,
will take the maximum number, right? So, if we
yes.
don't want to define and it should go like ultimately whenever we are adding, like in suppose in
No,
the
no,
let's have
we have to inform. It is same as like you can say your tuition fees. Means you
okay.
want to join the class. So the moment you will join the class, so I have to inform you that yes, the tuition fees will be 1 lakh or 2 lakh or 5 crore or I will take your both the kidney. Means something I have to inform you.
Yes,
Correct.
yes.
So because in the blind manner you will be in the dilemma that what will
Okay,
be. On the same manner over here also, if we will not inform the SQL that we want 2 length, 3 length, 4 length or 5 length, then what will happen? It will throw error.
okay,
It will throw error, table will not get created. So it is mandatory that for the column we have to define the length. Okay. But if
okay.
in place of ID number, if I could have mentioned integer, int, then for the int, no need to define. That we will see in the coming days. Okay.
Sure.
No
Thank you.
problem. Thank you. No problem. Now, anyone else also having any question?
Yes, Vishnu, are the commands character specific? I mean, the
No,
capital.
no, no, no. It is not case sensitive.
Yeah, case sensitive.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it is not case sensitive. So here you can see what I had mentioned. Select star from table name. And the moment I executed, here you can see that here the result is visible in the output window. Correct. Consider example that I have written all the syntax in the capital letter. Select star from Big Bazaar. Sorry, select star from Big Bazaar. If I will put semicolon, execute it. Now, again, you can see it is working very perfectly. No problem. Imagine that no Vishnu, I will write down all the letters in the small letter. Okay, like select star from big underscore bazaar. Semicolon, execute it. You can see it is working very perfectly. Now consider one more scenario. Imagine that no Vishnu, I will not mention all letters capital, all letter is small, or half letter is small and half letter capital. I will mention like somewhere capital, somewhere is small. Example, SELECT. Okay, star FROMBIG underscore BAZAR. Means randomly somewhere I had mentioned capital letter, somewhere small letter, semicolon, and then execute it. So here you can see it will work very perfectly. So SQL syntaxes are not case sensitive. Okay, the way you want, you can write down, no problem.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Now, anyone else also having any question? Anyone? Okay. Yeah, Monica, can you please go a bit louder? Yeah, hi Monica. Okay, you can message me your query, issue. I will answer, no problem, because we are losing your voice. Now, for better understanding, guys, we will do one more practice. Okay, we will create one more table. Imagine you guys are working in Wipro and Central Mall is your client. Central Mall is your client. So one day the Central Mall people came and they told that please create one table with column ID, name and location. Then what we have to do? We have to create it. How we can create it? We can create it on the same manner. Okay, and the syntax for the same, we just observe previous syntax. What we have written? We have written first create table and then table name. Okay, so here we will write down create table and table name. What is your table name you want? Imagine that we want our table name Central Mall. Central Mall. So we will mention Central Mall, no problem. Then press enter. What was the require now? What we have done? We had opened the bracket last time. Here also we'll open the bracket. Okay. Now again press enter. I will just maximize it so that it will be visible. Now, so what is the requirement, guys? So requirement is create a table with column ID, name, location. Same manner what we have done last time. So same to same we will mention like ID, number 2. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, anything, no problem. Minimum you can mention length, you can mention 1 for the number. Minimum you have to mention 1. Maximum you can mention 38. Okay, you can pick any figure. ID number 2. Next column is what? Name varchar 20. I will mention name varchar 20, 20, 30, anything you can mention. Minimum you have to mention 1. Maximum you can mention 4000 for the varchar. Maximum is 4000. Okay. Again, what we had done? We had done comma. Previously, I will mention comma. Next column requirement is location. I will mention location. Same manner how we have done previously. Okay, this one varchar and 20 or 15, anything. Imagine to maintain the rhythm, I will mention 15. Press enter, close the bracket, semicolon. And the moment we will execute, guys, the table will get created. Okay, but this one I will do in a different manner. Rather than putting varchar, I will mention char. char. Char is also a data type only. Okay, so I will mention name char 20. And here for the location also, imagine that I will mention char. Rather than varchar, I will mention char. And then I will execute it. Now, the moment we will execute, here you can see we got the notification, table Central Mall created. If you want to see your table, you have to just mention, select star from table name. Okay, like what we have done rest previously, select star from table name. So here also we will mention select star from Central Mall. My table name is Central Mall. Semicolon executed. The moment we execute, then observe the data in the output window. Here you can see ID, name, location, table is created. This is how we can create it. Okay, so for the name column, you can give varchar also. For the name column, you can give char also. Char means character data. Okay, this is what we are informing the SQL. Now, anyone have any question? We can mention it varchar or we can mention char. Both are correct approach. Okay. Now, anyone, any question?
What is the difference between both varchar and char?
Yes. So this answer I will give you in a story format now only. So guys, the question is that if I can create a table name with varchar and name with char, then what is the difference between char and varchar? What is the difference? Okay. So here, if my table is created with varchar, then here I can insert a value Tom, John, Krishna. These three names I can insert like this. If my name, if my table is created with name char data type, then here also I can insert a value Tom, John, and Krishna. Same to same value we can insert. There is no problem. Then what is the difference between char and varchar? So guys, now consider one example, one story. Just listen one story. Okay. Imagine that you guys are at home and few guests came to your house. Then what you will do? You will offer some snacks to them. So the moment you went to the kitchen, you found there is no snacks. Nothing is there. Nothing is there. Okay. So, but at your home, you have one brother. Your brother name is Kar, and you have one sister. Your sister name is Varkar. You have one brother, brother named Kar, and you have one sister. Your sister name is Varkar. So you asked your Kar brother to go outside and bring some snacks like kurkure, chips, and Pepsi bottle. So, guys, for this, how much it will cost? It will cost 30 rupees. Imagine 30 rupees. But you don't had the change amount. You have 50 rupees note. So you had given 50 rupees note to your care brother and you asked him go outside and bring the kurkure, chips and Pepsi bottle. So your care brother has taken the money from you and he went outside and he purchased all the items, whatever you told. Kurkure, chips and Pepsi bottle, and then he came back. The moment he came back, he gave you all the stuff, but he didn't return you the change amount. Remaining 20 rupees, he didn't return. So you told, it's okay, no problem. He is my brother only. Again, imagine, again after some time, few guests came. Few guests came. Then what you will do? You will offer some snacks to them. So the moment you went to the kitchen, you found there is no snacks. Nothing is there. Then what you have to do? You have to offer some snacks. So again, you called your care brother and you asked him to go outside and bring some stuffs like kurkure, chips, Pepsi bottle, samosa, and chutney. So, guys, for this, how much it will cost? Imagine that this time it will cost 80 rupees. But on the same manner, you don't have any change amount. You have 200 rupees note. Okay, you have 200 rupees note. So you had given 200 rupees note to the your care brother and you asked him to go outside and bring the stuff. So your brother has taken the money from you, care brother, and he has went outside. Okay, and he purchased all the items and he came back. The moment he came back, he gave you all the stuff. Kurkure, chips, Pepsi bottle, samosa, and chutney. But on the same manner, he didn't return your change amount. So this time it was a bit painful. 120 or 30 rupees he didn't return. But you thought it's okay, no problem. He is my brother only, so manage. Again, imagine again after some time few guests came. Then what you will do? You will offer some snacks to them. So the moment you went to the kitchen, you found there is no snacks, nothing is there. Then what you have to do? You have to offer some snacks. So this time you thought that every time I am sending my care brother outside, he is going outside, he is bringing the stuffs, but he is not returning my change amount. This time I will not send him. So this time I will send my Varkar sister. So you asked your Varkar sister to go outside and bring some stuff like kurkure, chips, Pepsi bottle, samosa, chutney, and some fruits. So how much it will cost? Imagine that it will cost close to 150 rupees. Okay, but on the same manner, you don't have any change amount. You have 500 rupees note. So you had given 500 rupees note to your Varkar sister and you asked her to go outside and buy all the stuffs. So your Varkar sister has taken the money from you and she went outside and she purchased all the items. Okay, and then she came back and she gave you all the stuffs. And apart from this, she has returned your change amount also. 350 rupees, she returned you. So guys, going further, whom you will send outside to buy the stuffs? Your care brother or where care sister?
Worker.
Where care sister. Why we will send where care sister? Because he was returning the change amount. Correct. On the same manner over here also, the care and where care will work. Imagine my table is created with varchar, name, varchar, and 20. 20 length is defined. So here I will insert a value, John, John. How much space it will occupy? It will occupy only 4 space. What about remaining 16 space? So guys, remaining 16 space, it will get released from the table. Again, on the same manner, if I will insert a value, Tom, then Tom will occupy how much space? So Tom will occupy 3 space, Tom. What about remaining 17, 18, 18 space, 17, 18 space? So guys, that will be released from the table. On the same manner, if I will insert a value called Krishna, Krishna, total, how much space it will occupy? It will occupy 7 space. What about remaining 13 space? So guys, remaining 13 space will get released from the table. Remember your varchar sister. So what the amount which you will give, she will utilize remaining amount, she will return you. On the same manner, here the varchar will release the extra space from the table. But if my table is created with char data type, if it is created with char data type, and here I will insert a value Tom. Tom will occupy how many space? Tom. Tom will occupy 3 space. What about remaining 17 space? So guys, remaining 17 space will not get released from the table. It will be in the table only. Remember your char brother, he was not returning you the change amount. On the same manner, if you will insert a value called John, John, how much space it will occupy? It will occupy 4 space. What about remaining 16 space? So guys, remaining 16 space will not get released from the table. It will be in the table only. Remember, your care brother, doesn't matter you pay, you give him 100 rupees or 200 rupees, he is not going to return you the change amount. On the same manner over here also, remaining space will not get released from the table. On the same manner, if you will try to insert a value called Krishna, Krishna will occupy how many space? It will occupy 7 space. What about the remaining 13 space? So guys, those 13 space will not get released from the table. It will be in the table only, due to which unnecessarily your table size will get drastically increased. Okay, so this is the difference between char and varchar. So the moment in the interview they ask the question, what is the difference between char and varchar? You two start telling varchar brother sister story. Direct you will get offer later, or some technical answer also you have to give. Don't say the story. You have to say in the interview to the point answer. Okay, so what is the difference between char and varchar? So the major difference between char and varchar is char will not release the extra space from the table, due to which table size will get increased. Varchar will return the extra space from the table, due to which it will here table size will not get drastically increased. That is the difference between char and varchar. Now anyone have any question? Anyone?
Vishnu, one more question.
Go ahead.
What if the table name already exists?
If the table name is already available in the database,
Yes.
okay, then you cannot create two table with the same name. You have to make changes. What changes you can do? You in place of Central Mall, you can mention like Titan, Japan, or imagine that if you want Central Mall only, they can you can mention Central underscore Mall underscore one. Then that too is fine. Means any change you have to do. It is mandatory. Otherwise, it will not get created. It will throw error. Okay,
Okay. Thank you.
thank you. Now, anyone else also having any question? Monica, Navatej, Krishna, Prashant, Sudha, Thakur, Puneet, or anyone whose name I missed? Okay, silence means no question. Now, so here we will do one more practice for creating a table. Okay, so guys, here till time what type of column we were creating? ID, name, location, means very straightforward. Okay, now we will create a table with few column with some complicated column names. Okay, means rather than ID, name and location, some complicated name I will give. Like example, imagine that you want to create a table with column email ID and PAN card. Email ID and PAN card. How we can create it? So guys, observe the previous syntax. What we have written, so on the same manner we have to write down. No changes. So first we had written create table name, correct? So here I will write create table name. Whatever table name you want, you can give like Bangalore, Chennai, America, Japan, banana, orange, watermelon, musclenon, melon, China underscore Nepal, Bangalore underscore UK. Any name you can give, no problem. But you have to make sure your table name should not contain any space. Okay, so imagine that I will give a table name UK underscore USA. Okay, so that is fine. Then next what we had done, so we had press enter, open the bracket. So we'll press enter, open the bracket. Now, previously I had told that now after opening the bracket, what we have to do? Imagine that I will close the bracket also for better understanding. Now open the bracket, close the bracket. And inside the bracket, guys, inside the bracket, we have to mention all the column name, whatever column name we want. Correct. So what is the column name you want? So the column name we want email ID. Correct. So can we mention like email one space ID? Answer is no. It will throw error. It is a wrong approach. Then what is the solution? Then the solution is, guys, you can mention email ID without any gap, or you can mention email underscore ID. So both are correct approach. So what you have learned? You have learned that your table name and column name should not contain any space. It is mandatory. Okay. So here we had mentioned email ID. Then comma. What is the next column? Next column they have told PAN card. So we will mention PAN one space card. So can we mention guys column name PAN card like this? Is it okay?
No, we need to give underscore or remove the space.
Exactly. Either we have to remove the space or we have to give underscore. Okay, because our table name and column name should not contain any space. Okay, so that is fine. After this, guys, what we have told, what I had told, that for every column, you can see for every column, we have to inform SQL that in future what type of data it will contain. You can see for every column. So what we had confirmed that for every column we have to inform the SQL that in future what type of data it will contain. Correct. So email ID will contain what type of data, guys? So here it is bit suspicious. Maybe the email ID will be monica@gmail.com. It may be 123monica@gmail.com. It could be monica123@gmail.com. It could be 123 underscore monica underscore 579 @gmail.com. It could be anything. Generally, we have seen that the email ID contains sometimes character value, sometimes a special character also, like at the rate, sometimes some numerical value also. Then it is a challenging. Then what is the solution? Then the solution is, guys, you can mention blindly, you guys can mention either char or you can mention varchar. Either you can mention char or varchar. Both are correct approach because char and varchar is a evergreen data type. Char and varchar is a evergreen data type which will allow you to insert any type of data. Any type of data means apart from date value, you can insert any value like numerical value, character value, special character value. Okay, like that. So even though in the real time scenario, imagine that you are creating a table with column name TP underscore link underscore XYZ. So TP underscore link underscore XYZ. In future, what type of data it will contain? Numerical or alphanumeric or character? No idea. Correct. No idea because from the column name it is not clear what type of data it will contain. So if you are getting confused, then blindly you guys can mention either char or varchar because char and varchar will allow you to insert any type of data apart from date value. So for the email ID, we will mention imagine char, and then we will define the length 20 means any name, any email ID which contains 20 character, it will be allowed to insert. Okay, that's it. Now, next column is PAN card. So anyone, can you please confirm for the PAN card what we can mention? Anyone?
Same character or where
Yes, exactly. We can mention either char or varchar. Both are correct approach. Okay, imagine that we'll mention varchar and 15, because generally we have seen that the PAN card is what? It will contain alphanumeric value. Okay, like A, B, C, D, 1, 2, 3, 4, G, like that it contains. So here we can mention varchar, because char and varchar is a evergreen data type which will allow you to insert any type of data apart from date value. This char and varchar we are using in that type of scenario where we are confused for any particular column. If we are confused that in future what type of data it will contain, then we are putting, and later we can change it also. There is no problem. It is not like, imagine that I had mentioned char, so I cannot change it to varchar, or varchar cannot be changed to char, or number or integer. Everything can be changed. Okay, so here that is fine. Once it is done, we'll put semicolon at the last, because we have to inform the SQL that this is my end of a statement, and then execute it. How to execute? Select the entire syntax and hit on this button. Now here you can see you got the notification table UK underscore USA created. If you want to see your table, you have to just mention select star from table name. What is my table name? UK underscore USA. UK underscore USA semicolon, and then we will execute it. The moment we execute, observe the data in the output window. Here you can see email ID, PAN card. Okay. Now anyone have any question? Anyone? Any question?
Vishnu, what is the maximum character limit you said?
For the for
Yeah,
the char, you can mention minimum 1, maximum 2000. Okay. And for the
okay.
varchar, minimum 1, maximum 4000.
Okay.
Now, anyone else also? Any question? Okay. Are you sure, guys, you don't have any question? It could be happen only two things. Either you are. Mhm.
So Vishnu, so
Yeah, go ahead.
Vishnu, when we know that when we use char, the extra space will be like taking the space,
Mhm.
then why we use that char? Instead of that, we can use only where char, no?
Yeah, that too we can. There is no problem. But imagine that if in the running class, if I will teach only varchar, I will not teach the char, because I thought that yes, char varchar. Same thing, you can create a table, no problem with the varchar. So I will teach only topic called char. But imagine that in the real time scenario, you got a table with varchar or any different. Then you will get confused.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's why I'm making you guys clear in all the perspectives, so that the moment you guys will get assigned with any work package in the organization, so you should not feel that you are in the lost world. Okay, so that's why both are correct approach. Now, anyone, any question?
Vishnu, what if there is a comma before closing the brackets? Will it give any error or
I think
Sorry, pardon, which one?
so?
Comma?
Yeah,
Which comma?
after the PAN card details, if there is a comma and we are directly closing the bracket,
Then it will throw error.
okay.
Okay, comma means what? Comma we are using for separating the column. Here I have mentioned comma, but next column I had not given.
Hmm.
So due to this, it will throw error. Means SQL will expect that
One more
next
cap.
column,
Yeah.
one more column should be there, and it is missing, due to which it will throw error. Okay.
Okay.
Imagine that I am giving party. In the party, you expect that yes, Vishnu will offer me samosa, chutney, tea, and one burger. Okay, this one was expectation. But what I offered you only burger. I didn't offer tea and samosa. Then what will happen? You will feel bad. What is this, Vishnu? You had called me for the party. Where is my tea and remaining things? So if the expectation is there and it is not getting happen, then it will throw error. On the same manner here, comma means we are telling the SQL that next column is there. Okay, comma means I am telling the SQL next column is there. But here you can see comma I had given, so next column is here. If I will mention comma over here, okay, but next column not given, then it will throw error. Okay.
Okay,
No,
thank you.
thank you.
So Vishnu, is it okay to give a comma immediately after the bracket or the whatever sentence we are writing, or it can like we can give it after space also, some
After
space
a
also?
space also, no problem. Here you can see I had given after one space, one or two space. Okay. And here I had given without a space. Okay. There is no issue. It is not case sensitive.
Ah,
Imagine that here I had given comma. Maybe I had given 5, 6 time space. Then also no problem. Comma should be there. Okay.
ah.
Maybe without a space, maybe one space, no problem. Okay. Now any question? Okay. So guys, this is the assignment for the day. What is the assignment? You guys have to create minimum 10 tables. 10 tables, like you can see, we have created almost 3 tables: UK, USA, Central Mall, and Big Bazaar. Okay, so on the same manner, you guys have to create minimum 10 table with any column. With any column means whatever column name you want, ID, name. Table 1, in the table 2 you can create ID, name, location, email ID. Next table you can create with ID, email, phone number, hire date, job ID. Okay, next column you can create. Next table you can create with any of the column, no problem. Okay, so like that, on the same manner, create minimum 10 tables with any columns. Okay. अरे कल भी यही हुआ था, इसी टाइम पे कट गया था। क्या मतलब कि, और तब डिस्कनेक्ट हो गया था। ऐसा ना चीज रहता है ना कि मन करता है कि नीचे बीएमटीसी वाला को जाए झपड़िया बढ़िया से। Sorry guys, actually I had insist. No problem. Yeah, pardon, I feel that someone was telling something.
I just said I was not able to hear you. That's it.
Okay, no problem. So here the assignment for the day is that you guys have to create minimum 10 tables with any columns. Okay, with any column, whatever you want, like ID, email ID, phone number, hire date, job ID, salary, commission. Okay, blood group, mm, registration number, roll number, college name, university name, anything you guys can mention. There is no problem. So you guys have to create, this is assignment, 10 table with any column. So anyone, any question? No need to worry. I will not start new topic. Otherwise, it will be a pressure on you people. Anyone, any question? So we are done for the day. Silence means no question. Then we are done for the day. Again, we will connect tomorrow. Not tomorrow. So guys, tomorrow and day after tomorrow is off. Saturday, Sunday will be off. Our classes runs Monday to Friday. Okay. So today after the class, I will share you guys this syntax for your reference. And along with that, I will share you guys this one. The SQL notes, which you can see over here. SQL, this is SQL theory notes. Okay, this is SQL complete theory notes, as well as I will share you SQL query notes also for your practice, like display all the details of the employee, display department information, and so on. Okay, so this slide is close to, this is one sample I am showing, one page. Like this, it is close to, I will show you how many pages are there. I feel 14, 15 pages. Yeah, 18 pages. Total 18 pages is there. So today only I will share it to every one of you. Now, anyone
Hi,
have?
Vish.
Mm-hmm. Hi,
Hi,
Puneet.
Vishnu. This is Puneet here.
Congratulations,
I've
Puneet.
joined.
Huh.
Yeah, thank you. I've joined from yesterday, so I'm missing all the classes in
Congratulations, Puneet.
26.
No problem. Today is the day one only practical. Okay,
Yeah,
I will
can
share
you
you the
share me the
recording. I will share you the
yeah
recording. I have received your
and the
email ID.
software link? Yeah, thanks.
Uh, sure, sure. I will share you. Means I have received. I feel that today only I have got your email ID. You had shared me, so I will send it to you. Okay. Now,
Yeah, and the
any,
software link also because when I Google it, I'm not able to get the exact one.
you will not able to get it, Puneet. No problem unless and until I will not share. My blessing is required to get everything.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
thanks. I'll wait.
okay, no problem. Okay. So guys, so today for few of you, I have already added you guys in the WhatsApp. You guys have already been added in the WhatsApp. Those who have not been added in the WhatsApp, you just message me hi. So today I will add you guys. Just after the class, I will add you. Okay, few of you, those who have already been added, no need to message hi because you are already there. And those who have not been added, you can just message me hi in the WhatsApp. I will add you guys in the WhatsApp group. And those who have not received, means the software and the recording, previous recording, you can just message me your email ID on this contact number. This is my contact number. So guys, I will forward you the software notes and all the things. Okay. Okay, guys. Okay, then we are done for the day. We will connect on Monday, same time, same link. Make sure, guys, before joining your next class on Monday, your assignment is over. Okay. The reason for the same, why I am telling here, you can see this is the assignment. Why I am telling? Because this is the general psychology. This is general tendency of a human being that I want to go for class. I will be in the class. I will listen all the lectures very properly. If someone will ask any question, any problem, no problem. Next day again I will come to the class. In the class I am very sincere. In the class I will have illusion that I am getting clarity. Next class again. So coming, going is fine. But once the class gets over, imagine that today class gets over, I will shut down the laptop, shut down the notes. Next, when it will get open? It will get open on the next class. Next again, next class is done. Notes shut down. Again, I will connect for the next class. So it is a mistake. Whatever the assignment we give, whatever the assignment has been given to you, it is mandatory that you have to do. Because from this only you will came to know that where you stand, how and how much you are able to grab the things. Are you able to do the practical or not? Here you may have the illusion that yes, I'm typing select star from the table name, so I will get the result. Answer is no. Maybe while typing it, you have written some wrong keyword, like you have written like this. Maybe you had missed to write down the star symbol. Being a fresher, it is a very new thing, guys, and definitely you may face some difficulty. So if you face any difficulty, then how you will come to know from your practice only. If you guys faces any issue, any concern while doing the practice, just let me know. Okay, I will give you the solution. Imagine that you are creating a table today after the class and it is throwing error. Today it is throwing error, no problem, it is fine. What you thought? You thought that okay, Monday is the next class, so I will do one thing. On Monday, I will ask from Vishnu. Answer is no. No need to wait for Monday, no need to waste the complete day time. Imagine that today is Monday, next day Tuesday. So today you are doing the practice. Arre, एकदम जब आदमी क्रूशल मोमेंट पे रहता है ना, इसका कोई सेटअप नहीं. Sorry, pardon guys, actually it is month end, so some maintenance is going on in the society. So that's why it is fluctuating. They are doing some recovery things. Okay, so I was telling that if you face any issue, any difficulty, any concern while doing the practice, then no need to wait for the next day that you in the next day you will ask in the running class. Immediately you can just take the image from your phone and you can send in the WhatsApp group. I will add you guys, those who have not been added. So just send in the WhatsApp group. Imagine that Krishna was doing the practice. He found some error. He will post the question and the syntax which he has written in the WhatsApp group. Maybe Monica is aware about the answer. Maybe Prashant is aware about the answer. So the team will give them the answer. Okay, so first I will appreciate, I will push the team only to discuss among themselves. Okay, if I see the answer is going correct, well and good. If I see that the answer is not correct, maybe the team is not aware about the correct answer, then I will give the answer. At the last, I will give the answer. At the first, I will expect team only to sort out the issues. Okay, by any means, it is not getting done. I am there, but from that, what will happen? Imagine that Monica or Navatej is aware about the answer, so it will be a practice for them also. Okay, so this is one thing. Second thing, on Monday, I will give you guys one minute. Let me stop the recording first.